to take that person who has this whole royal background. Season 2 में हालांकि मुझे इतना मौका नहीं मिला, but I again like he goes there to be a monk. You can't mess around with my family. You cannot mess around with my wife. जीजा जी बांझ हैं. और TVF वो one of the early movers when it came to OTT content. 15 मिनट के लिए होंगे शायद. Maybe you're the lead. I've been a lead in a few films, co-lead. डेली सोप नहीं है जहाँ पे वो प्रेशर है कि भाई रोज एक एपिसोड निकालना है.
Web series Tripling Season 3 is all set to hit the digital platform Z5 and TVF. आज हमारे साथ है कुणाल रॉय कपूर, very own Pranav from the show.
Farhan, welcome to TellyChakkar. The trailer Tripling Season 3 is already creating buzz all over the social media. बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो उसके लिए कुणाल.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see Pranav on screen one more time. My favorite character, I must say that.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited. The thing is, season 1 में मुझे, I got to take Pranav on an interesting arc, interesting journey. कहाँ शुरू होता है, कहाँ खत्म. The character has a beautiful sort of journey to him क्योंकि उनके खुद के personality crisis चल रहा है, खुद के identity crisis चल रहा है उसका. So I think that was what was great fun was to take that person who has this whole royal background and then वहां से लेके by the end of the season, he's kind of back to being the guy they knew from college. So I think that was what was great fun in season 1. Season 2 में हालांकि मुझे इतना मौका नहीं मिला, but I again वहां पे भी even though they brought me in the last because the whole journey was finding Pranav कहाँ गया है, where has he gone. So finally when they find him, even once they find him, there was an arc. So even in that 5th episode, him coming, he goes there to be a monk or whatever it is, and then finally he turns out, I'm back. You can't mess around with my family. You cannot mess around with my wife. उस हल्के में भी एक arc आ गया और इसमें I think he's going through his own family problem, his own family crisis चल रहा है back home. In that also we've got a nice arc and a nice journey for Pranav. So I think he's really integrating into the family. He's really becoming more a part of Chanchal's family. I think लोगों को तो मजा आएगा क्योंकि इसमें more internal journey कर रहे हैं rather than external.
You know what? Pranav is one of my favorite characters of Tripling Season 1, 2 and now 3. जब आने वाला है. What was the best compliment you have received for your character, Pranav?
It was very early days in the streaming, this thing. 2015, I think it was quite early. Yeah. A lot of young people really took to the show back in 15, 16. And I think it's great that a lot of people come up to me and they relate to, they have such fond memories of that character of Pranav. So they say one or two lines from the show, जीजा जी बांझ हैं.
मतलब जीजा जी बांझ हैं.
Of this they come and they say, they make, they have a lot of fun with the Pranav character and I love it because then definitely वो कहीं ना कहीं वो connect हो गया है. To create a character like that is all because of the writing. It is all because of the directing. When you are a part of a good team, तभी जाके एक fun character निकल के आता है. So that is what was very exciting for me. For me, Tripling is the coming together of this team again. The TVF team, the Sumit team.
मैं एक चीज पूछना चाहूंगा कुणाल, when you got this character Pranav for the very first time, the season 1 के लिए, आपका very first impression क्या था? What you thought and what made you say yes back then?
Yeah, I mean it was a difficult one for me because at that time not everyone was doing OTT series and all that. It was like, अरे क्या internet पे OTT series? It was like नहीं हम तो मतलब फिल्म कर रहे हैं, ये कर रहे हैं तो फिर OTT. But then once I met Sumit, I met Akarsh, I met Arnab, and they took me through the character and they said that this is going to be a very fun character. I was very excited that this whole new space of OTT is opening up and that's how the future is going to be. TVF were one of the early movers when it came to OTT content. Getting to work with them was so exciting because they had already been in that space for a couple of years already, and they had already made a name for themselves with some of their shows. I knew कि there are talented people over here who will do something good, वो कुछ अच्छा ही करेंगे. So that confidence was there.
So don't you think OTT as a platform has given a new platform for you as an actor to do diverse categories and reach maximum audience?
Yeah, I think that it definitely allows you more time to draw out a character, and to have fun with the character. I think कि फिल्मों में ये मौका नहीं मिलता क्योंकि 2 घंटे में आपको depending on your role शायद आप 15 मिनट के लिए होंगे, शायद maybe you're the lead. I've been a lead in a few films, co-lead, supporting actor, character role. मगर वो मौका नहीं मिलता क्योंकि वो 2 घंटे में खत्म हो जाता है. You've been a part of that person's life and then you're gone. Whereas with the series, I feel those characters live with people longer because you're watching them and you're watching them year after year. But as long as you plot and graph that character nicely, and some new revelations, some new problems are arising in that character, then people stay more connected with those characters. And that's the opportunity that has come our way, because this is a sort of hybrid between television and film. It's not television. हम रोज मतलब डेली सोप नहीं है जहाँ पे वो प्रेशर है कि भाई रोज एक एपिसोड निकालना है या 5 days a week, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. So you can really focus on creating something.
Yeah.
So that's the advantage, and I think that is a great joy of being an actor right now, is the fact that you're getting to do these different kind of roles and explore these different kind of these different kind of characters. Yeah.
Apart from tripling season 3, Kunal, what are your upcoming projects and fans are going to see you?
Well, there are a few on other platforms. I'm not at liberty to speak about them, but we're going to be shooting the next season of another show that was quite popular. We're going to be starting the shoot for that show, of the second season of that. There's another comedy sitcom that I just finished shooting, which should be out later this year or early next year. And there is also a little film that I did, which has 4 stories in it, in which I'm part of one of the stories.
As a fan, I'm excited because I want to ask everything about like whatever you have mentioned, but wishing you all the best. Your final words for your fans.
I think that the long wait of 2 years is going to be well worth it. You all are going to love this season. It's warm, it's funny, it's something that that'll really touch you and make you laugh at the same time. So I think you're going to have a great ride, a great trip with tripling.
So this was Kunaal Roy Kapur. How did you like this conversation? Do let us know your views in the comment section below. For more news from the world of Bollywood, digital and television, keep watching TellyChakkar.
Know all about the Telly world by subscribing to TellyChakkar's YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated to our new videos.